Just an eagle, you know that it's true. Yeah.
What's up guys, Justin Eagle here, and I'm back with another video. Now we have to take a look at this fight right here because it's probably one of the most interesting in Street Beast history. It is a little fight called Rising Phoenix versus Odin's Son, and it's kind of a quick fight. It's only like a minute and a half, but some very interesting things happen during the fight. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. So here it is, the fight starts, both fighters are doing their intros. Odin's Son looks like he looks like if you were like in the UFC game and like you were creating a custom character and you just hit random, like his body would configure to this. Like that's kind of what I got from it. Pretty decent fighter, pretty, you know, not the best fighter in the world, but certainly he's got some skills. And boom, Rising Phoenix's intro, and just looking at this guy, he's wearing like this traditional kind of kung fu martial arts outfit, which is really cool. But in today's times, it can look kind of gimmicky, but it drug attention his way, and it was what he said that gained attention the most.
What's up world, I'm the Rising Phoenix, and this is experiment number 1, the litmus test.
Everybody loves a good fighter, but fighters who are well-spoken are also great. You know, you kind of feel like as a fan you can relate to them more, and you can kind of attach to them more as a fighter. And in Rising Phoenix's mind, this may have been an experiment, but I call it a promo. Basically, you know, right before your fight, you cut something, you say something really slick, you drop a promo that gets people interested in seeing your fight. So after watching that intro, it dawned upon me. I was like, Rising Phoenix, he planned all this. Like, he planned to dress like this, he planned to say all that. And typically, you know, some people do that and they think, oh, this might be something cool to see on Street Beast, maybe I'll do this. But Rising Phoenix actually went out there and did it. And he's one of the only few fighters that has like a losing record, but still sort of has a fan base. People remember him. Even though he hasn't fought in a while, people remember who he is. Now granted, Odin's Son's a little bit bigger, and judged by, you know, both their physical physiques, you would probably say that, you know, hey, Rising Phoenix, you know, he's kind of smaller, he might end up losing this fight. You know, this fight might be a beatdown. But that's not exactly what happened. So the fight starts and both of the fighters come out to the middle of the cage and they kind of start pumping jabs, but it was Odin's Son who just started hammering away with haymakers to the body. Anywhere he thought he could land a shot, he would try to do it. And I guess he was looking to put Rising Phoenix away early. Rising Phoenix seems to be covering up pretty well. I think he knows and he's aware of how to properly use defense. And somebody's, you know, teeing off, sometimes it's good to just let him kind of burn out a little bit of energy. And that's kind of what he did there. Then he was able to engage and kind of force a clinch, and he kind of had a hold of him, so Rising Phoenix started throwing knees to the body, and Odin's Son, you know, he was still there hammering away. The knees weren't doing too much damage. So during that physical exchange and that kind of scramble, you know, Odin's Son, he's trying to land shots too, but they're not exactly hitting. They're all just kind of missing. And then out of nowhere, Rising Phoenix throws this spinning back elbow that clangs Odin's Son right on the tip of his jaw and sends him crashing to the mat. I mean, his knees buckled instantly. It was very interesting to see. And if you look in the background, you see all the people. All of a sudden, it's not a joke anymore. This is real. Like, this kid can actually fight. And they're paying attention to it. And they're super drawn into this fight. And it was a super climactic moment to happen. Then from that point, Rising Phoenix would look to lock up a Muay Thai clinch to try to utilize it to engage in some strikes. And he threw a couple knees. Odin's Son's kind of ragdolling around a little bit, but he's trying to escape at the same time. Now at this point, in my opinion, Rising Phoenix is looking a little tired, so he kind of backs away and disengages from the clinch. And then Odin's Son, he kind of presses forward as Rising Phoenix throws a looping right hook that just dangs him right on the side of the face. You know, it didn't knock him out, but it was enough to just be like, dang, what the was that, you know? But Odin's son, after battling through adversity, would eventually have the more energy and just start hammering punches, uppercuts at Rising Phoenix that would back him up against the cage. And he was just defending the whole time. Odin's son was raining in punches, and I believe they actually stopped it because Rising Phoenix actually had a cut under his eye. When it came to the referee's decision, face this decision, what he said was that the opponent was unable to continue. So Odin's son ended up winning the fight, and it was a great little kind of flashbang fight. You know, and it's kind of what the fans look forward to, you know. Oh, this fight's only 3 minutes, 2 minutes? Oh, I'm definitely watching that. Oh snap, Rising Phoenix is in a fight only 3 minutes? I'm definitely watching that. So Rising Phoenix, he had all this stuff going for him. He had a good promo, he could speak well, he had decent fighting skills, but he still lost. So what's my point? This is something I kind of want to communicate to the fighters, and the point of making this video is it is so important to cut a promo. Do not feel pressured to hurry up during your speeches. Take your time. That is your time to communicate to the fans, and we want to know who you are. And you know, a lot of fighters, you're focused on the fight. You're not focused on the promo. So when the promo comes, sometimes you don't know what to say. So try to have something prepared. You know, Rising Phoenix, I believe he's 0-3. I don't think he's won a single bout. But his promos have been so good that people remember him. People say, wow, this he's different, he's weird, he's watchable. I like it. So I guess my overall message is, you know, the promo is a time for you to shine. You know, right before, you know, you tell people who you are and where you're from and where you're fighting out of. Don't be afraid to go longer. You know, give us a little speech. Tell us something motivational. Hit us with a quick rhyme. You know, do something that is, you know, cool, that you think we'll like, and maybe fans will attach to you and your fan base will start to grow. And yeah, guys, that's it. That's the end of my point. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, stay with me, jump on this Justin Eagle train. There's tons of great fighters I could talk about. Who should I talk about next? And I appreciate everybody that's reached out to me and everybody I've engaged with, from J-Rock to Beach to Country Hoodlum, to other fighters like Hatchet and King AD, and just a bunch of other people that have commented. I definitely appreciate it. Filipino Fury, you guys are awesome. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like it, like I said, and we'll see you next time.